Hey everybody, it's Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. How are you guys today? So happy to be with you. Can't believe it's Tuesday. The weeks are just flying by and I feel like not enough gets done in the week. How is that happening? I feel like I'm so busy, but I'm kind of running in motion. I don't know. Anyway, I have a lot to talk to you guys about, so let's go ahead and get started. I hope you're going to love today's card. I am using the More Than Autumn bundle. It did come out last year in a mini catalog. The reason I'm using it again is because last year all I did was 3D items with it. So I thought, let's do some cards. Let's do some fall cards and finish out the fall schedule. And next week I'm going to start on Christmas. So get ready for some Christmas ideas. So let's go ahead with the announcements. Stampin' Up still has the Advent calendars available. It's 12 days of crafting Advent, so it's not any particular holiday. You can give it as a gift and feel comfortable doing so. But yeah, so check it out. You can look in my online store, just type in Advent calendar. It should come up. It is a really great gift to give to a crafting friend, a sister, somebody that you spend a lot of time doing crafts with, or have your hubby buy it for you. Okay, the class for the 23rd is still available. It's called Traditions of Christmas. It's a live class, and it's live on the 23rd at 2 p.m. Mountain. It is a card making class, and it will teach tips and techniques and lots of fun. An experienced instructor will teach this class, and in order to join the class, you want to purchase the Traditions of Christmas Suite Collection. I'll show you that in a minute in the mini catalog. But the Traditions of Christmas class number is 170073. And you can purchase that from my online store. You can watch it live on the 23rd at 2 p.m. Mountain, which is 4 p.m. Eastern. 1 Central, 2 Mountain, no, sorry, 2 Mountain, 3 Central, 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific. I think I got it right now. Time zones, why do we have them? Paper Pumpkin for this month is pretty exciting. I think it's going to be a fun one. It is the November Paper Pumpkin. It is called Wrapped in Cheer. They're perfect little cute boxes that you can put small treats in. It comes with a really cute stamp set, some labels and tags. It is a festive goodie box that can hold gift cards or small treats. It makes 8 projects, 4 each of 2 tag designs with 8 identical coordinating boxes. So you're going to get a few things. You're going to get 8 tag designs, but there'll be 2 different varieties, 4 of each. And then you're going to get 8 boxes that are the same. And the boxes are foldable card bases. You're going to get pre-cut pieces for your tags, linen thread, red dot embellishments, and the coordinating colors are basic beige, cherry cobbler, mossy meadow, which happens to be the Stampin' Spot, and old olive. So lots of greens and reds and a neutral. It's going to come with delicate greenery pieces with double-sided printing, so you can choose your color. And I think it's going to be really fun. And don't forget, you're going to get, if you purchase the Abundant Joy add-on, you're going to be able to get an extra tag. So that is available only to Paper Pumpkin subscribers. It's $12. You're going to get 6 dies, one of them being a tag, 2 leaves, a word, and a little floral piece. So that is it for Paper Pumpkin. Let's talk about the Inky Hands crew. Guys, join my crew. It is the best. You get 6 projects every single month, usually either theme related or stamp set bundle or suite related. Really a lot of fun, and I think it's a no-brainer to get a 6-project class for $7.99. So I think it's a fun way to make some projects every month. And it's also a great way to support me. So if you get ideas from me that I give you for free, this is a way that you can say thank you. You can purchase for 1 month, or, you know, for an infinite number of months. You can pause it at any time, cancel at any time, or continue along. I am so grateful for those of you who do continue along. It is a great way for me to support my family and for you to thank me for all of the ideas that I provide, tips and tricks and fun stuff. So thank you to all my crew members. Shout out to you guys. And I welcome as many new crew members as want to. If you want to sign up for the Inky Hands crew, you're going to go to my website, inkyhandswarmhearts.com. You're going to click on memberships. All the information about crew is located there, and you will get all the FAQs, and you can sign up directly from that link. I would love for you to be on my team. So if you would like to be a preferred shopper, which means that you purchase at a discount, just like a Costco membership, I would love to have you on my team. For $35, you can get a starter kit. You get to pick $125 worth of stuff. That's correct. $90 of free product, no shipping. You're going to get a paper pumpkin in there as well. So basically, the paper pumpkin's $27. So basically, the starter kit is free. I mean, it is well worth it. If, for instance, you want the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, it's a little bit more than $125. You may want to purchase the $99 starter kit for $99. You'll get $189 worth of product. You'll still get that paper pumpkin, which is almost $30. And you will be able to get the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine and maybe a few other things with it. But yeah, after that, you will get a 20% discount, and I would love to talk to you about this. Any questions, apprehensions that you have, please reach out to me. I would love to know what they are, and there'll be absolutely no pressure, but I do want to give you all of the information, answer all of your questions, and just know that I would love to have you on my team. Okay? Let's talk about kits collection. The October kits are Calm and Bright, $26, 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs. The Nutcracker Tags kit, $14 for 12 tags, 3 each of 4 designs. And the Remembering Christmas kit, which is a festive mini album. It's a non-stamping kit. It's $22. Those are October's kits. If you still need ideas for Halloween for your kids' classroom, grandkids' classroom, pass out to the kids in the neighborhood, or even just some adult treats, because I do have booze baskets, I call them, but these also would be great for neighbor gifts, coworker gifts, things like that. Check out my website, inkyhandswarmhearts.com. Type in Halloween. You're going to get a variety of ideas. And on YouTube, I have 28 videos from this year using this year's current product. And I have, for the last 4 or 5 years, have Halloween projects on the YouTube. So check it out. If you would like to join game night, this is a perfect time to sign up. I will put the registration in the chat of this live, so you can click that link and sign up. We are going to be using a stamp set that is a breast cancer awareness set. It's our Make a Difference set. Stampin' Up does this. They pick different items, papers, stamp sets, different things. And it is a way that we can stand strong together and help donate $3 from the purchase of each stamp set to organizations to support breast cancer. So if you are interested in this, I'm also going to show ideas that have nothing to do with cancer with the stamp set. And I'm going to show how you can use this set for other things other than breast cancer. So you can use it for other different cancers based on the colors. So please join me for that. And yeah, check out the registration for that. It's also a way to win prizes, because there are prizes given away. As long as I have a minimum of 8 people playing, we give away 4 prizes, and I would love to have you join us. All right, I am on a design team. We have a stamp camp 3 times a year, and the other months that we don't have a stamp camp, we put out a tutorial. So on Wednesday, that's right, tomorrow, the new tutorial will be live. You'll be able to see that tutorial, and it will be featuring mini catalog sets. So if you got your mini catalog and you bought a few things from this and you want to have some ideas for it, the tutorial will be available. The link will be in the actual blog post. We do a blog hop so that you can see alternative projects. It's a way that we promote our tutorials, but they will not be the actual tutorial projects. Those will be located only in the tutorial, but they will be similar and just as awesome. It's just a way for you to see how talented these ladies are and that you will be getting a quality tutorial. Speaking of tutorials and Halloween, if you are looking for Halloween paper piecing patterns from past years where you have seen my stuff, this is where you can purchase the paper piecing patterns. So check those out. And that's it. I guess that's all the announcements that I have. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you the suite that is for that Traditions of Christmas class on the 23rd. It is this one right here. It is a mega bundle, so it comes with 2 bundles, a label and sentiment set and a Christmas greenery set with dies. It also comes with an embossing folder, ribbon, and some embellishments, and this gorgeous specialty designer series paper. So don't miss out on this class. If you already purchased that suite, it's a perfect way to get lots of ideas on how to use it. So that's it for announcements. Let's go ahead and get started. I told you that I am using the More Than Autumn bundle. It is such a cute set. It carried over. I love it. It was $1 Million Achiever set. Joe Golden is the one that helped design this set. It is literally the cutest. And I thought we would make some fall cards. Last year when it was in the mini catalog, I did do projects with it, but I only did 3D. So this year I decided to do cards, and that way you can go to the playlist for this bundle and you will have last year's projects plus this year's projects. If you don't have last year's DSPs that I've used, just substitute something from this year and you can still make these really fun projects. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to make this cute card that says donuts, apple cider, hello fall. I don't know what I got on there. Who knows? Anyway, and a little donut on the inside. So I'm going to teach you how to make this adorable card. So let's go ahead and get started. So the base of our card is Early Espresso, and it is 8.5 by 5.5, and it is scored. I am going to burnish it. I'm going to put my corners together and give it a nice press. Okay, on top of this, we're going to add a piece of crushed curry. The crushed curry cardstock is 4 1/8 inches by 5 3/8 inches. Let me get my silicone mat out. And we are going to attach this right over the top of the Early Espresso. So we're going to have some brown, we're going to have some rust. Such a pretty color combination, right? That dark brown and this rust looks so good together. So we're going to put them together. There we go. And it's going to give you a nice little thin border. You'll get a pop of that dark brown right there. Okay, now we're going to add our designer series paper. This designer series paper is from Gathering Together Suite. It is an online exclusive suite, and this piece that I'm using is 2 inches by 5 1/4 inches, and I'm using this gorgeous plaid paper. So we are going to add that to the one side. This card is going to be pretty quick, guys. For those of you who don't know, I have purchased another house. Well, we have, not just me. And lots of stuff is going on there. Doing a lot of renovations, and so that is where my focus has been, trying to get moved into that house, getting all of my contractors and subcontractors taken care of, and continuing to work all the time so I can get in there. We are sleeping in the house, but all of my stuff is not there. In other words, right now I am recording this in my other house because I haven't moved my whole craft room yet, because that is a process, let me tell you. I will be recording it and posting it on my Instagram account, which has the same name, Inky Hands Warm Hearts. I'm not super active on Instagram. It is something that I aspire to do, but it is not something that I have done. So just a fair warning. Okay, so for the inside, we're going to put a piece of basic white, and we're going to add a little bit of this really cool plaid at the bottom. So let's go ahead and do that. This is a 1/2 inch, and it goes all the way across, so it's 4 inches, and this is 5 1/4 by 4. So we're going to add this 1/2 inch by 4 inch strip at the bottom, and we're going to butt it right to the end, and then we're going to stamp a donut over the top, because I decided to put a little donut inside, because when isn't it a good time to have a donut? Never. It's always a good time for a donut. So I'm just going to go ahead and attach this to the bottom edge here. And if I have any sticking out, I'm not sure if I do, I'm going to check. Yeah, just a hair. I always tend to cut it a hair bigger just in case. So there is that. Let's go ahead and stamp our donut. So what did I do with my stamp? I have no idea. Interesting. I have it on a block somewhere. I know I do. I just have to find it. Give me a second, guys. I'm telling you, this moving back and forth is kind of cuckoo. Okay, maybe I have the donut back in its case, because I did find my block and it has all these words on it and no donut. Of course, I could have left it at the other house, which is where I designed this card. And if I did so, I'm just going to share with you. Yeah, I left it over there, guys. Sorry. It's one of those things. But as you can see, we just have a donut stamped in Memento Tuxedo Black ink, and it is colored with light and dark pecan pie, just like the donuts on the outside. Okay, so just pretend that there's a donut there. I apologize for not bringing that stamp, but like I said, it's really hard going from house to house. And I was designing over there because I had to be over there for the painter, because John was working and he couldn't be over there for the painter. So I brought everything with me to design these cards, and I thought I brought everything back with me because I can't record over there because there's really like no furniture in the house. So all you hear is this like crazy echo, and I didn't want that in my video. So I had to record my videos here. So just bear with me for the next few weeks while we work out all of the kinks, but this is really not anything major. We have all the parts and pieces to make our card. I just forgot to bring the stamp for the donut on the inside. So we'll just leave that blank, but I want you to realize that there is a donut on the inside right here, okay? Let's work on the outside now that we have the basis of the outside and the inside done. So I did go ahead and color ahead. I am going to stamp our words here. Everything else has been stamped. So originally when I was designing this, I thought I'm going to put the apple on the sleeve of the cup of apple cider so that they know that it's apple cider. But then I started thinking, you know what, it would look so cute if I popped up the apple. So then I die cut 2 little apples and colored those in, and of course I have my donuts. So let me give you all the color schemes, okay? Light and dark real red, shaded spruce dark for the leaves of the apple, okay? The cup is the same color as the donuts, so it is light and dark pecan pie. And my cinnamon sticks are SU 400, which is the Natural Tones Blends, the medium dark or medium deep. I can't remember what it's called. I don't know if it's deep or dark, but I get them confused. But anyway, that's what's there. So let's go ahead and start putting this little sucker together. So the first thing that I want to do is figure out how I'm going to layer these little cards. I think I'm going to put this one over the top of this one. So I'm just going to put a smidge of glue. And for those of you who've been watching me for a while, you know that I like to layer my die cuts one on top of the other and form a unit. And that is how I go about I don't know what I want to say. That's how I go about gluing things onto the card. It's much easier if you have it in a unit. So it looks like I need some dimensionals. And I think, I have some. I just have to grab them. I need a mini for those apples. We're gonna put them on top. We're also going to glue our little cinnamon sticks inside. So let me get all of that stuff together. I'm pulling my, all right, let's see. Here we go. So let's flip these over. I'm gonna put 2 minis on each one. One at the top and one at the bottom, and that should be good. All right, so there's those. Let's glue our cinnamon sticks in here. So we're gonna put one on this side and one on the other side. Let's pull that out. There we go. So cute. That just tells you it's apple cider, as well as having, let me grab my pinch ball, as well as having these little apples on the sleeve of our cups. And just because I colored these apples on the sleeve doesn't mean I can't change my mind and decide to pop them up. Like, we can change our minds as many times as we want, can't we? So don't worry about that part. So there they are. So let's get them ready to pop up. So I'm gonna grab a regular size dimensional. And we are going to get these on the back of our cups. All right, now we're going to use bits and pieces. So let's grab one of our edges for the cinnamon stick. Good. And then we're gonna fill in with minis. I like to fill in with minis in the spots that is really too small for a baby, for a regular size dimensional, but still needs a little something. Okay, I just like to do that. All right, so those are ready. We're gonna put those to the side, and now we're gonna work on our little donuts. So we want to make sure that we have these donuts all cool. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I think I want this up, and then I want this one like this. So let's put them this way. So I'm just gonna add just a smidge of wet glue, and again, I'm going to attach these little guys together, which to me is the best way to go. Now we're going to add our dimensionals, and yes, I think the large ones will fit. Let's see. Yep. I couldn't remember when what I used. We're lucky I'm here, guys. I'm telling you, I have a lot going on. All right, so that should be pretty decent. I'm probably gonna fill in with minis because you know how I do. I can't help myself. All right. Looking good to me. All right, so these guys are ready to go on as well. So let's get that ready. So let's start with our cups. We're going to grab our dimensional backings and throw them in that little pinch bowl. Almost there. All right, so we're good to go. We're gonna add these little cups. I'm gonna close my glue. I don't need that yet. Move it to the side. All right, so we're gonna add these about right there-ish. Yeah, that looks good. Happy with that. Okay, time for donuts. Let's get the backs off of these. Alrighty, time to put our donuts down. Let's see, let's go this way. And I want a little bit tucked under right there. And right about that. That looks pretty good. We're just gonna roll with that. Yay! Okay, so now we're gonna do a little stamping. We're gonna stamp the words donuts and the words apple cider. We're gonna start with donuts. That's gonna go in pecan pie. So let's try not to get any of the other things. All right. All right, donuts it is. And we're gonna trim this down, of course. But for right now, that's what we need. All right, so there's a donut. So let's clean. And next color is apple cider. And that's gonna be in Cajun Craze to match our background of our card. So I'm gonna start with cider and then I'll do apple. So we're gonna do this one around this side here. So there's cider, clean. This set is amazing. I'll show it to you in a second. What's so cool about it is that it has so many different words. It has, oh, you could just do so many things with it. It's adorable. All right, let me make sure I have that inked well. I'm not sure. And I'm gonna bring this down because it's way too high up, guys. All right, so let's move it right there-ish. Hopefully it's gonna look good. If not, we can flip it over. Oh, it looks great. Okay, let's close. And we're gonna use our basic black in a second. I mean, not basic black. Oh my gosh, Memento Tuxedo Black. I'm going back, way back to basic black. We used to have something like that. Of course, I didn't bring my little baby trimmer, which I love to use, but it's okay. Oh yeah, I have my other one, I forgot. The little one, my little Stampin' Up one is at the other house because I was using it to design. And you guys know how much I use it. So I'm gonna use the one that I recommend in the video descriptions. So when you guys see me using the little guillotine cutter, this is the exact same cutter. It's just doesn't have Stampin' Up on it. But I promise you, it is the same, manufactured by the same people. Okay, so we're just gonna trim the excess. And then I'm gonna trim it down. It's just too much going on up here. Okay, and let's straighten this one. A smidge more on this side. You know, you want to get it to about a 1/2 inch, but don't cut your letters off. Okay, so there's that. Let's throw these in the garbage and bring in our apple cider and trim it down. It's just scraps that I'm using, so I have to get it just to the right size. And you just do it a little bit at a time till you get it just exactly how you want it. This one worked out even better than the first time. All right, so there's my words. Let's stamp our Hello Fall in on a piece of crushed curry. And we're gonna stamp it Memento Tuxedo Black ink. We're gonna say Hello Fall. I'm gonna stamp the word fall first. So cute. See how cute that is? All right, so we're gonna start here with fall. Looks good. Clean. And now we're gonna do the word hello. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, if it bleeds too much, we're gonna change it, but I think we'll be okay. Let's see. Sometimes it looks like it's gonna bleed on the stamp. Yeah, see, it's stamped perfect. Okay, cover our Memento, and we're gonna trim that one down. It's gonna be about 3/4 of an inch. These are about half, and I'm gonna trim this one down to about 3/4 of an inch. So let's bring this in here. I wanna have a pretty decent amount on either side, so I'm gonna still trim it down a smidge. That's good. And then we're gonna make this 3/4. So, oh, it is 3/4. So we're good. There we go. Toss this out, these little scraps, and let's add some dimensionals to the back. All right. So this one's gonna be easy because we're just going to add maybe 3. Perfect. And that's gonna go right about here on our card. Love this. All right, now we're gonna do apple cider. Let's see if these will fit. They will. 1, 2, and 3 of those. I don't wanna go all the way over. Maybe, let's do 2. I'm gonna leave this because it's gonna overlap and I need to have room for it to overlap. Let's do it this way. Everyone's different, guys, because of where you place your pieces, okay? So, let's see. I'm gonna move this over and bring it in a little more. Just play it by ear. Okay, there we go. So we'll bring that over. This is gonna say apple cider. And then the donuts is gonna overlap like this. So wanna make sure, again, you leave some room and see how that is. Looks good. Let's put this one here. I don't really want, I'll do it this way. I don't want it to be off the card. I think I'm gonna do it in this direction and this one will be like this. It's kind of long. I wish I could have put this one higher, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna sweat it. So we're gonna use some wet glue to attach it to the cup and to the donuts on this end. Let me grab my pinch bowl. And we're gonna go ahead and add the Hello Fall down here. This is so stinking cute. Make sure I'm straight. Hopefully I am. All right, and we're gonna pull these off and then we're gonna add some wet adhesive on the end that doesn't have a dimensional. So right here. And we're gonna fit it like right, I'm gonna fit it here, guys. I think it's good. I wanted it higher, so it worked out. Okay, so again, we're gonna pull the backs off of these. And let's add some glue right there. And don't stick your finger in here like I did. Try and grab it from the sides. All right, so we're gonna add donuts. So cute. See how cute that is? Donuts, apple cider, hello fall. So now we're gonna add our embellishments, which are Darling Duckling embellishments. They are from the new In Color Gems. I think they're called 2025 to 2027 In Color Flat Pearls. We're gonna use the yellows. You see, I have used quite a few yellows. It's okay. Look at how cool they are. I love how iridescent they are. All right, let's see. I have the stylus on here. Let me use the pointy end. We're gonna add the large one up here-ish, and then the baby one with it. I like the big and the little one together, and then the medium one will go down here, right here. All right, so there is that. So exciting. What do you guys think of this card? I think it turned out super cute. I hope you like it, and that you'll make somebody that you know that loves the fall season a card like this. Let them know you're thinking about them, and then when fall comes around, you know how much they love it, and you wanted to share that with them, that you think of them every fall. All right, perfect reason to send a card, guys. Spread a little smile. That's what we do, right? We make these cards, and don't just hoard them. Send them to people. Send them to people, hand them out to people, put them on your coworkers' desks, your boss's desks. Send them to your sister, your mother, your brother, someone that you just met, a new stamping friend. If you're a demonstrator, send it to your team leader. Send it to your side team members that are on your same team. They would love to get a card. Just because they make cards doesn't mean they don't love getting cards. We all love getting cards. So check that out. Thanks for being here. I'm so grateful for you guys. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you on Thursday with another card with this adorable stamp set. I will talk to you soon. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping.